Hello students, in this video we are going to understand how to create table using HTML5. Let me share the screen. I already kept one basic example ready. So here, when you want to display data in a tabular form, that is in form of rows and column, we have to put or embedded our data into the table pair tag. It is a pair tag, open and closing is there, no? TR means table row, TH means table heading. TH will always appear in bold, and in a cell it will appear in a center, bold and center. That is the formatting part of TH tag. So this is one column, there's a second column, and there's a third column. So there are three columns. And if you see how many row, one, two row. If I run this program, you can see in the browser. Now in this example, generally I keep a lot of things ready. So let me comment and let me show you only one example, that is basic table tag. And then we'll keep adding one after another. So let me open up the example. 1 second. I have to say again, run on server. Open with live server. Can you see? Now, why there is no border? Because till here, see, we have not given any border. Because of that, there is no border around it, and it is like a tabular data, right? If you want to add border, now we can see one after another what attribute we can add. So this is two rows, three column. This is TH and this is TD. There's a difference between TH and TD. TH appear in bold and center. TD appear left align, normal data. Let me add few attribute. So in this second example, we have added attribute border equal to 2. Now, since it is coming red means it is deprecated. So they expect us to give a formatting through CSS. Cell spacing means space between two cells. So if I save and if you reload this page, you can see this is with border and cell spacing we have provided 25. You can change the value and see the difference. Border 20, things will change. We are re-requesting to the server. And if you see, because of border 20, the thickness of the border has increased. And cell spacing is space around two data. If I say cell spacing to border 2, live server automatically update your file and render the entire page. Correct? So this has come up because of the attribute border and cell spacing. So cell spacing is space between two cells. And here also you have a three rows, or three column, two rows. Okay. Let me take further. What other thing I can give? In many example, you do not have a spacing. That is, you do not have a space between two cells. So can you see your output? In this table, there is a spacing. In this table, no spacing because here it is mentioned cell spacing 0. So by default, see here cell spacing 2. Now suppose if I do not give cell spacing, what will happen? In this example, compare this two table with the border. By default, there is always some amount of cell spacing. Can you see? So by default, there is a 2 pixel ka cell spacing is already there. So that is what it's taking. So if you do not want that spacing, you have to write explicitly cell spacing 0. So here we have understood attribute wise border, cell spacing. Let me take you ahead with another attribute which are associated with table tag. So what are the attribute? Border, cell spacing, border color, BG color, and cell padding. Cell padding is a space around the data. Can you see one is coming in center? And if you see, even if two, like if you observe, 1 second, we'll compare. Border we understood. Cell spacing is space between two cells. Border color is red. Then we have added BG color, that is background color to the table. And after that, what other thing we have added? If you see, 1 minute, let me set coding and two things you can see together. No, that is why I'm doing like this. Then TH heading coming up center. Can you see this? And when I say cell padding, space around the data. So here, even if you see number 2 and 3, it is not properly left aligned because we have added the attribute cell padding. Space around the data. So data के बाहर कितना space होना चाहिए? That is cell padding. Even though align is left, but because of cell padding, it has shifted towards little right side. Okay. In TD, you can give a attribute align. Center can be have various value, and generally they prefer you to give a attribute through style sheet. Now here, can I give table height and width also? Yes. You can give table height and width. So if you see this table height and width we have modified. So what attribute I'm supposed to add up? If you observe, attribute we have added is height equal to 300, width equal to 350. So this is by default in pixel. Okay. So when we give height and width, you can make out the difference. And we have not given cell spacing or so cell spacing is 0. So there is no space between two cell. BG color is also given. So this is table tag, pair tag. Then you have one row and second row. And this all are pair tag. If you see further, in this, we have added all the attribute plus we are adding one more attribute, that is caption. Caption is used to give a heading to the page. Though we write this caption tag inside the table tag, but output wise, if you observe, it appears on the top of the table. Can you see my data? And here I have tried to add all the attributes like observe here. First, see the output. Note 1 is top right. Can you see this is top and right. This is also top right. This is also top right. This is bottom right. This two data. This entire is center aligned. This is TH. And so in TR, you must have given some color. So if you observe here, we have understood table with a border. Cell spacing means space between two cell. Border color. BG color. Height and width. Caption. That is what I have given here, my data. Can you see it is coming outside the table? So that is what caption, heading to the table. Then you have a T head. What is T head? That is what table heading. So can you see table heading coming on the top? Then you have a T foot. T foot, that is this. Can you see here? Note 1, note 2. This is my table foot. Even though you have written after T head, T foot will come at the last row. And then you have a T body. That is what we consider table body. So in T foot, I have a 2 row. So both the row has come up as a footer. Only thing I've given the attribute align right, V align, that is vertical align, and BG color. So whatever attribute you apply to TR tag, no, it will apply to entire row. So in both the TR, I've given alignment, V align, that is vertical align. And if you see vertical align here, top. This is vertical align, bottom. Okay. I hope you understood what is vertical align. And then you are closing T body. Even though you have written T body after T foot, T body data will come between T head and T foot. So browser can understand this is table heading. This entire row is table heading. And this, both the row are representing as table footnote. Okay. So with this, first level of understanding of table is getting over. In next video, we'll understand what is col span and row span.